Kabwe. Everything was okay. My dad was working in Zambia Railways. Everything was perfect. Nice things. And we are planning, because our brothers and sisters finished school. They were about to be taken to college. Nabambano kupekanya. Here from nowhere, Zambia Railways parata mfishabantu. Mayukshay. Balaro parabata mfishabanda sashani. Ya terminate. Contract sashani. Yapwa. Shishi wakalenga fishi yale chitikashani. But indala mashamule was shale pwa wangu. Waresu minisama fiashiko. Hallelujah, church. All the plans that dad had got destroyed. What happened? We went to the village. After going to the village, that is where now we saw the true colors of the people that were coming to our place. The people that were asking from us. The people that dad was sponsoring to school. That is when we saw the true colors. The people that mom fed. They began to accuse mom of a lot of things. I had never seen my mom shed tears. By that time she began to shed tears. They accused her of a lot of things. And they were mocking us. Bafuma muli ta yashima baisa muli putatulale. Akale ngawasha kalaka tinki akale twale dosa katambo. Batupinde tumukeshi bakatambo mwaishiwa kutinika twale dosa katambo. Atubafuma muli kanchan of muli tulale. They started mocking us, the people that were close to us, the people that we loved, the people that we thought they were our friends. They started mocking us because things were bad. Abantu mwabafyanshi barachinja, abantu mulemonaba temunobe omuntu olemona, never wikele nawo temunobe arachinja. And one day my mom prayed a prayer that I will not forget. She says, God, remember me. The tears of a woman are very significant and are very powerful. Especially when combined with an emotion and a spiritual part of God. They availeth much. She prayed and thanked God. The next day, somebody came from Zambia Railways. From Ukabwe, they are calling you back. You remember Wafiashai? They started calling back the retired ones. And that's how we escaped the village. I want to prophesy to you, and let me put it in that way, that you might be going in a certain situation today. Things went bad at some point, but there is a God who answers prayer. All I am telling you is that please pray and please do whatever God tells you to do. If you have to fast, begin to fast. If you have to pray, begin to pray. If you need to isolate yourself from your friends, isolate. Because some of you, the people that are blocking your destiny, the people that are blocking you are the people that you're close to. Sometimes umuntu tekumupata batutwa mutalu kutaluko umuntu tesa mbi. There are people that carry the aura, the energy of negativity. The moment you started being found with your friend, things began to change. Hallelujah, church. So that's what happened. God answered our prayer after mom prayed. She got instruction from the Bible. She began to pray. She began to follow the instruction of the text. I'm here to urge you that please just do whatever Jesus tells you. They went to Jesus. They never undermined him. They followed the instruction. I am telling you, follow the instruction that are given to you by God. Sometimes my instructions, there are some situations where you just need to fast.